Hey, so today I'm going to be talking about a very popular K-beauty product. This is the COSRX Advanced Snail 92 All-in-One Cream. This cream has been all over TikTok and YouTube. People swear that it fixes acne scars, dehydration, damaged skin barriers, basically all the things. So I have been testing it and I'm going to give you my honest take, what it claims, what it actually does, what's in it, how it feels on your skin, and if snail mucin is even legit as an ingredient. So this jar of cream is about $20 on Amazon. It comes in a 3.5 ounce jar and it has 4-star reviews out of about 45,000 reviews. So it's definitely a favorite. Seems like a lot of people like it. So some of the claims are that this cream is supposed to deeply hydrate your skin without heaviness. It claims to calm irritation and redness, support skin barrier, help with post-acne marks or maybe uneven texture, as well as improve elasticity to give you that plump, bouncy look. This is marketed as an all-in-one cream, and I'm not sure if they're meaning that you can technically skip all the separate steps in your skincare routine, like your serums, and just use this as your main treatment and moisturizer. It's also supposed to work for all skin types, even acne-prone skin and sensitive skin. So as for the ingredients and formulation, the star of the show is the 92% of snail secretion filtrate. This is what makes this a snail cream. It is one of the key ingredients and basically what the entire marketing is based on. This is what gives it that really stretchy texture. The rest of the formula seems to be pretty simple. It's a mild cream. It doesn't have any fragrances or essential oils. It has very few potential irritants, but it is made with hyaluronic acid, which is a type of humectant for hydration and moisture for your skin. It's also made with panthenol, which is a soothing ingredient and helps with barrier support. It's made with, I think it's called arginine and allantoin, which are healing ingredients, and just basic emollients for moisture and to lock that in. I wasn't sure if snail mucin is actually a helpful ingredient or is it more of a hype ingredient. There does seem to be some research showing that snail filtrate has wound healing properties. It also helps to stimulate collagen. It seems to have anti-inflammatory benefits as well as hydrating and moisturizing effects. There is something to it. I'm not sure how strong or potent it is. I don't think it's magic, but it doesn't make sense why some people see or may see smoother skin that's calmer. I think there might be something to it, but I also think there is a touch of like a gimmicky, just a hype around this snail mucin. It's definitely something that will catch your attention. It definitely is something that gives it a very interesting, different texture. So I think there's a little bit of both. So it comes in a plastic jar, very basic, nothing fancy, but it is functional. You get 100 milliliters or 3.5 ounces, which is actually a lot of cream. I know that some people prefer tubes for hygienic purposes, but with this kind of texture and thickness, I feel like this cream would require a jar, even though that you have to put your fingers in it. It's not very hygienic. I personally don't mind it as much, especially if you go through products quickly. I don't think it gives it a ton of time to really get a lot of bacteria in there, especially if you use clean hands. So to each his own. I know it's not the best packaging for skincare, but for the texture, I feel like this works. So the texture and finish, and this is what everyone talks about. This is what gets really good visuals on TikTok and YouTube. It definitely has a bouncy, jelly-like, and definitely a stringy texture when you first scoop it. Kind of looks very thick in the jar, but once you start spreading it on your skin, I will show you, it really melts away pretty quickly. And if you spread it and work it into your skin, it does become fairly lightweight. It spreads evenly and really just leaves you with a really soft, dewy glow. I would say that on the skin, this feels very hydrating and cushiony. It leaves definite dewy finish initially until you give it a chance to fully absorb. I would say that for me, it takes at least 5 minutes for this to fully absorb into my skin. But once it sets, it gives it a very nice, soft, velvety skin feeling. This cream is not sticky. Initially, once you apply, there's a little bit of stickiness to it, but once set, it doesn't have any sticky feeling whatsoever. I don't notice that it's uncomfortable in any way. I would say that once set, it definitely has that plump, hydrated feel. I think that for oily skin, it would probably work better as a standalone moisturizer. I wouldn't pair it with anything else. But for dry skin, I think this layers really nicely if you want to use a thicker cream on top as a final step, or just use it on its own. It does provide a good amount of hydration. It does feel pretty lightweight once it's set, and it really does leave your skin feeling really soft, definitely more plump and more hydrated. Here's a side-by-side comparison of my two hands. This one right here has the cream on it. This one has nothing. I don't know if you can pick up the difference, but I feel like this one for sure has a more kind of a hydrated look, a more of a glowy sheen that looks beautiful. It honestly feels very comfortable with very minimal sticking or any uncomfortable feelings. So I've tried using this both in the morning and at night as the final step of my routine. I have used it in the morning before makeup application. I would say that it definitely works well with all of my makeup products and works really well with all of my other skincare products as well. But overall, it is very easy in use, very easy in application, and I love that it works really well under makeup as well, because that just makes a cream so much more versatile. So to answer what skin type this cream would be best suited for, I think that if you have sensitive skin or skin that is reactive, this would be a great option. If you have over exfoliated or damaged skin barrier, this is also a really nice, gentle, lightweight cream. Or if you just want a lightweight cream that gives you good hydration, I think this is a great option to try out. Now, on the flip side, I think you might not love this cream if you want a more matte, dry to the touch finish from your cream. If you don't enjoy a sticky texture up front, definitely not a good option for you. If you are extremely oily and hate having any residue on your skin, I would pass on this one. And also if you want some fast anti-aging results, if you're used to more active ingredients, this is probably too gentle for you. This is definitely more of a repair focused cream, more gentle. This is not a retinol replacement. This is not what's gonna give you those effects that you get from active ingredients. So I would definitely just pay attention to what results you're looking for. This is more on the mild side, more restorative, calming, hydrating, and not focused on those active ingredients, anti-aging, anti-wrinkle type results. So overall, I understand why this brand and this line in general is kind of like a cult favorite. It is a little gimmicky. It gets your attention with the snail mucin. It's kind of a buzzword. The texture is very interesting, very different. But I also think that it is truly soothing, hydrating, barrier friendly, and it plays well with other products and actives. So I understand why people enjoy using this cream. Is snail mucin some miracle ingredient? I personally don't think so. I don't think that it's going to give you just magical results overnight, but I think there are probably some benefits from the ingredients. It is a gentle repairing moisturizer that will not irritate your skin. So I think that if you've been overdoing it on acids or retinol, if your skin is a little bit agitated, this might be a really good reset type product to use on your skin. But if you have really well balanced and happy skin and you want that more anti-aging, more kind of intense results skincare, this is probably not what you're looking for, as this is definitely a more gentle and mild cream. Let me know in the comments if you have tried this. Let me know if you like this or hate this. If you have other products that you want me to look into, please comment down below, and be sure to check back for more videos on Korean skincare just like this.